The fourth CSSI Ministerial Forum will also aim to promote a culture of safety by informing students of potential hazards and actions to mitigate their effects. In 2017, CDMA sought to deepen its support for building resilience in the regional education sector and schools. The agency believes that children are the agents of change and a signal of the future.
We felt that within the schools themselves, there should be practices that are promoted which speak about resilience. So we're talking about the curricula that is used and to ensure that children in the Caribbean know about the environment in which they live. They understand that there are many hazards that we face, and we want them to learn about those hazards, to understand the types of risks that are posed by the hazards, but importantly, the things that they can do to reduce the impacts of the hazards on them.
Outgoing chair of the CSSI Ministerial Forum and St. Martin's Education, Culture, Youth and Sports Minister Melissa Gums argues that the increase in violent incidents at schools may be attributed to the socio-economic effects of the pandemic.
We took a blow in 2017 with the passing of Irma Maria, and that blow was just exacerbated by the pandemic itself. Persons have still not recovered, financially speaking, from that impact, and we are seeing that as the driving force behind frustrations in the home that then make their way into the schools. So it's also about working with with my colleague ministers in the Ministry of Health and Social Affairs and Labour to ensure that those socioeconomic realities are addressed, because I think that is how you're going to see an actual progress in our schools and addressing violence in and around our schools.
The forum will also see the handing over of the chairmanship of the CSSI Ministerial Forum from outgoing Chair Minister Gums to Psychosocial Education Minister Sean Edward.
Let me say that there's a lot more to school safety than just having security personnel at the school. But very important in the conversation is our readiness to deal and to respond to natural disasters. As I would have said when I spoke at the commencement of the activity, that we live in a multi-hazard environment where the Caribbean has had to grapple with hurricanes. Very recently we had to deal with a volcanic eruption in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The pandemic was with us not too long ago, and all of those dynamics place a tremendous amount of pressure not only on the national purse but on schools in terms of their ability to reach out to students and to provide the education that our children need to grow up and take their rightful places in society.
The CSSI Ministerial Forum will also provide an opportunity for countries to endorse the St. Martin Declaration on School Safety and document key decisions. This fourth meeting is titled, quote, Enhanced Collaboration and Action Towards School Safety in the Caribbean, end quote. Gina Filippi, HDS News Force.